Hello everyone. You just finished reading about the Plains Native Americans. Let's take a moment to think about some of the things that we know about the Plains Native Americans. Did you take a minute to think? All right, what are some things? Maybe we can raise our hand and after we're called on, give an answer. I'm sure some really good ideas were shared. All right, everyone, bring your attention up here. Today, we're going to do our first square of our new 4-square writing where it says Native American groups. In fact, if you ever have to write Native Americans in your sentence, you can copy it right there. The first thing we're going to do is make sure our name is on our paper. I'm going to pretend that I am Eliana because I think she's helper today, and I'm going to write Eliana's name right here. Go ahead and write your name on your paper right next to the word name. Nice, neatly. Now I'm using a marker so you can see, but you should be using your pencil. All right, and then we're going to think of one sentence we can write about the Plains Native Americans. Okay? So I'm going to start my sentence with the, and every sentence begins with a capital letter. You should have said letter. So the, I'm going to write my capital T, H, E. The. Good. See, I'm starting all the way over close to my line here. The plains, because they lived on the plains where it was flat. Plains. And now this is their name, so I'm going to capitalize plains. Capital P, L, A, I, N, S. The plains, spelled differently than the airplane. P-L-A-I-N-S. And I think I can spell native and fit it here. I'm going to make sure there's a space after plains. And this is still their name, so I'm going to capitalize it. Capital N. You can also copy the N word right here, native. A, T, I, V, the plain native Americans. I'm going to start at the bottom here and go very close to my line right here where I'm starting. Americans is still the name, so I'm going to write capital A, M. I can also use American right here to help me spell it. E, R, I, C, A, N, and my S. The plain Native Americans. And now, once you're done, you're going to think of one thing to tell us about the Plains Native Americans. And let's think about some of the things we learned. Maybe something about buffalo. They hunted buffalo. So I could say the Plains Native Americans hunted buffalo. I also remember that they used buffalo skin as clothing. So I could write the Plains Native Americans used buffalo skin as clothing. If you don't have enough room, you can start writing down there. I'm going to use hunted buffalo as an example, but if you want to say something else you learned, Mrs. Robertson or Miss Looper can go around with a sticky note to help you spell it. And while you're waiting, you could draw a picture that please will go with this sentence. So should I draw a picture about going to see a movie? No, because that doesn't fit the sentence. So I'll use mine as an example, but you could write something else. The Plains Native Americans hunted, make sure I have a little space, hunted buffalo. So I lowercase hunted because it's not a name. Buffalo, B-U-F-F-A-L-O. And every sentence has to have an ending mark. This is a telling sentence, so I'm going to use a period. And then I would draw Native Americans hunting buffalo. I saw in the pictures that they use bow and arrows. Would they have binoculars in the picture? I don't think so. So that's an example of our first square, and we're only going to do one square today. So you can pause this, and you guys can start working on your first square. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of the day.